What's going on, you guys? So, I wanted to make a video about this because I was planning to buy this DLC from Paradox, by Blood Alone, the newest DLC for Hearts of Iron, where you can basically configure your fighters, kind of like what you did with your tanks and and the ships and stuff like that. So now you can do that with fighters, bombers, and stuff like that. So very, very cool stuff. Uh, Oh, you also got something like that. But where's the screenshot for that? Let me show you. That's weird. They don't show a screenshot of actually making the fighter, which you would think they would do that. All right, let's go down here. So there's a few things that when I saw this, I was like, oh, I gotta buy this. So I remember going over this. The Italian focus tree is not that big of a thing. The Ethiopian thing, focus, Swiss focus, But I like this thing here. It says new peace conference options, demilitarized zones of the map or entire nations bid on the capital ships of defeated powers or claim control of enemy resources or factories as reparations. I think that's pretty huge. That's pretty awesome. And then this is the most important, I think, for me at least, right? Design and build your own planes from nimble interceptors that prioritize speed to durable bombers crafted to unload tons of destruction from high above. That I think would be, I mean, like for me, that is pretty sick. I mean, imagine, I don't know, building something even more powerful than B-17. Yeah, I know some people are going to say B-29, but I don't know, crafting a B-17 to, make it slower but having more payload, things like that are really kind of interesting. So this also here is a log of each of your division's accomplishments, lets you track their performance. Wow, even award unique medals to division commanders. Oh, wow, okay. That's another huge thing. And then embargo your enemies with a new diplomatic interaction, preventing them from trading with you if they have generated enough world tension. 67 new plane models. So, and then 20 new unit models for Italy, Ethiopia, and Switzerland, which, I mean, that doesn't interest me. But, I mean, for those, couple of things, I'm willing to shell out 20 bucks for that. Like, to me, that's like, all right, if I can, like, I don't know, beat Italy, right, early in the game or whatever, right, and, take some of their battleships from them, or, I don't know, take a rival power's oil, things like that. It's very interesting, and then also being able to design your aircraft. I think that's a huge thing. I really enjoy doing that with, I love the capability of doing that with like the Navy and the tanks and stuff like that you had in previous DLCs. So, this was definitely, after Victoria 3, and I'm not that crazy about it. I'm waiting for the DLCs and updates to improve it. I figure, let me get into my Hearts of Iron kind of phase. Let me start a new game of Hearts of Iron, and then, I open this up and then I see this. What is going on? So all reviews for this DLC, 1,600, so basically 1,700 reviews, only 37% are positive. And then the recent reviews, 22% are positive. I mean, that is pretty insane. So that's what, 78% negative? That's more than 3 out of 4 people saying not good things about this. So I'm going to take a look at some of these things. And if you can comment on in the description, in the comments section, let me know your feedback on this, because like I want to buy this, but when it has such really bad reviews, I'm like, dude, I don't want to drop $20 on something that's not good. So let's take a look at this. I have over 1,000 hours. Oh, wow. And various mods. I love the game, and I think I'm a reasonable player. But this new peace conference system, it scares me. It ends up in absurd amounts of border gore, and it's fair to say that this was already a major problem with peace conferences in the game. If Kaiserreich has a system to avoid said gore, keeping nations roughly intact while giving you annexations options as a penalty, why can't the vanilla game implement similar? It seems indeed that they're even worse. I played through a single game as France, so I can't comment on the new focus trees, of which Italy would be interesting to me anyway. Focus trees are almost a meh part of any expansion. I completely agree with that. I don't find the focus trees to be like, oh wow, I'm like, oh, there's a new focus tree. All right, whatever. I find since there are very often superior options available via mods, and it's relatively easy to do. The AI doesn't know how to use the new aircraft designer, it seems. Fighting against Germany, extremely easy to make an overpowered fighter plane that gives you complete dominance of the skies while suffering almost no losses. Wow. 400 planes versus 4,000, and they were losing 20 a day. I had some 40 aces in my pool. You can then stack absurd amounts of ground attack on your bombers, basically wrecking your way through the front line with uncontested air superiority. Fun, kinda. It would be if the AI could respond. Wow. Okay, that's wow. By bugs alone. Okay, interesting. This is quite possibly worse than Leviathan. Wow. Okay, so if you guys are not familiar with Leviathan, that was probably one of the worst, I would say, DLCs or of any Paradox game. I would say I think that scored like single digits or teens in terms of positive reviews. They broke peace conferences for starters. Yes, the thing everyone hated that made orders of magnitude worse. Want to denazify Germany? Too bad you ran out of the now finite peace points, and while you were able to create a puppet Germany, you ran out of points. So Hitler still exists and is in power in Bohemia. You can do nothing about this. That's weird. Bangalore, well, this absolute farce now means it's also worse. I don't care about focus trees. I legitimately have to have no words. I can't even think straight. There's so much wrong that it's like trying to focus on one pixel on a static screen. I can't pin down thoughts. Air wings are now hard limited to 100. Aircraft carriers that are no automatically upgrade the aircraft. Interesting. Wow, all right. You have to manually delete the carrier wings and replace them? What? That's I don't, I don't know how I feel about that. That's a lot of work, especially if you have a lot of carriers. Uh, Metals, they cost political power. Are you serious? Not command power, political power, functionality, making them not worth the absolute garbage buffs they give a single division. Are you kidding me? Generals, you can now no longer just promote one like an admiral. You have to promote a division commander. How much does this cost? 100 command power. I hate that power system, like 100 command power, 100 political power. It just embargoes. The only embargo nation has generated 15 world tension. This effectively means the only nations anyone can embargo are Italy or Germany. Just don't buy that. It's not even a patch will fix it. Devs have stated a lot of these absolutely despised garbage, incompletely made systems and mechanics are working exactly as they made them to. Jeez. Okay, that's not good. Jeez, I haven't seen one positive one, like, at all yet. Apologies for the mass text. I'm going, mechanically, I got something not fleshed out. The air design, while nice, has little in terms of flavor for variety and comes with plenty of bugs. If you have your close air support, primary weapons will be different, i.e. anti-tank cannons, bomb locks or bomb bays. The game's love itself and won't reinforce air wings, just use bomb locks. Officer system fares the best here, allowing you to increase division effectiveness, gain new generals instead of insert command power to pull generals out of thin air. Fortunately, this is one huge PP sink. Oh gosh, man. It should be 10 euros. This DLC is too bad to be 20 euros. Italy, I'm not even dealing with Italy's focus tree. I don't really care about that stuff. New peace conferences are interestingly convoluted. Really nice if only players are the victors. If not, the AI will do the strangest things with no real end goal, and with it almost impossible to avoid the AI. I will be going back to player led. Thank you for nothing. 2 out of 10. Wow. The air rework is the only thing I like, and even then it can be tedious to find what works and what doesn't. 6 out of 10. Medals are are almost pointless. You can go the entire game without messing with them. You would experience no real change. If you wanted real change, let me hang my mentally inept generals, field marshals, publicly for failing them to plan a simple invasion of the Netherlands. Embargo. The AI doesn't trade with you if you don't do not get along. This was beyond pointless. Huh. I still can't beat Ethiopia. These are the only 2 ones that I see here. Plane designer, Italy focus tree. So the good stuff is just new air group systems, Zakan. Frontline cohesion seems to be buggy. Divisional commanders and metal is okay, but requires micromanagement. Wow, that's ay ay ay. Miners don't start with any plain text research. They broke Italy's interactions with player Yugoslavia and so many things. So I'm thoroughly disappointed. The focus trees are actually really good, especially Italy. I don't care about that. However, the air rework is terrible, and the peace deals are even worse. Jeez. My buddy always nagged me for pausing so much, but thanks to the DLC, I don't have to anymore. Every 10 minutes, a desync is more than enough for me to catch my breath. So glad Paradox did this. Wow. Wow. Jeez. Custom focus trees, multiplier focus trees, ridiculously small compared to Switzerland or Ethiopia. Italy still breaks the game. Starts World War II in 1938, 99% of the time. Broken AI, broken features, broken carrier planes. Someone made a patch before devs. Turds on bombers, meaningless. Did they even test this? Game crashes all the time. Wow, that's. Ow. Ouch. That's. Yeah, that's. Jeez. Man, between Victoria 3 and this now, what is going on? Wow. Alright, well, I guess I'm not buying it. Dang, man, what do you guys think is going on, man? I have never seen like these insanely negative Paradox reviews of late. You know, Leviathan. I didn't play Leviathan, but I mean that had like single digits or teens of positive of reviews. It was mostly like 80, 90% negative. This one is on its way. I mean, it's already 22%. It's almost in the teens of positive reviews, and then Victoria 3 is in the 60s of positive reviews. So, but I've played that, and I'm an old school Victoria player. I just I'm yeah I'm not with the new Victoria. So, what is going on? Please leave comments in this video. Let me know what you guys think is going on. Is it because Paradox is a public company? Is it new designers? What is going on? So, or is it like to appeal to the casual gamer? Is it not enough money for bug testing for the QA team? What is going on? All right. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this. I kind of didn't. Um, Dang, man. All right, catch you in the next one.